Good, whatever it is. I'm Antalous, and welcome to a brand new game called Hypergate. So, Hypergate's an interesting little game. It caught my attention recently. In this game, you play as a space fighter pilot in a civil war. That was one of the interesting things. I like their upgrades. You have various things such as guns, missiles, shields, and coolant. And coolant would basically let you use your high energy systems longer, from my understanding. Such as your guns. It does have a campaign, kind of some generic things. You get a rank as well too. I'm not entirely sure what the rank does. As you can see, I'm merely a recruit, so I haven't played this all that much. We're going to go ahead and play the campaign. I've done the training and a few other missions to kind of get the hang of this a bit. I have to say I'm not especially good at it, so I'm actually currently playing at the lowest difficulty. But if you are interested in a series on this, let me know. There are several missions, most of which I haven't played. I played the first two along with the training and never played any of the other ones. So we could play through those. They'd be brand new to me as well, and I would do it at a higher difficulty.
You when you signed up that you would be fighting a losing war. You spent enough time in the simulators, but they failed to convey the reality of what's been happening in the outer solar systems. In short, we spread ourselves too thin in the fight against the Independent Systems Coalition. The loss of Earth 15 years ago was just the beginning. We keep losing more outer territories, and our priority right now is to stabilize export routes to those areas to combat the ISC. We think we know where they're going to make their next move. About 50 light years from here, there's a research outpost at Langley. We've shut down nearby civilian gates and have started transporting our defensive craft. You'll be the next group to depart. Transit time is just over 30 minutes, so get moving. Hopefully you'll arrive in time.
So we're going to go ahead and head out. I do have a couple notes on this as well too. It started out at a lower resolution. I've bumped this up to the standard 1080p, and we're going to launch. And I love this loading screen, seeing your path from New Earth to the Langley array. First thing I noticed, text on the top is blurry. It wasn't blurry at the lower resolution.
Watch out! Everyone pull up!
What is that?
That's an ISC cruiser. Never engage, one ahead
Keep
on.
doing that.
Captain Matthews,
I love how you have space windshield wipers.
The ISC is already at Langley.
And
Lieutenant. Get in the system and assist the defensive forces. Yes, sir. Rookies, listen up. Dead ahead is an ISC fighter class Hypergate. To disable it, destroy the 4 power coils mounted on the ring. Do it quick before too many enemy fighters can emerge.
first missile away. Now that they're done talking, I can try talking. So yeah, our goal is to get rid of these. Until we do that, they essentially have unlimited reinforcements, if I recall right. Whee! And we're gonna kind of boost a bit out of there. Kinda got lucky there. Those were both on my side. Let's try to find that last array real quick. Oh, there it is. And we're going to boost over there with our W key. So one thing I think is interesting about this, I don't feel like controls are super consistent. Like, I'm using the arrow keys for up and down, and then, oh no. Yeah, so it's the arrow keys to move, which seems kind of strange to me because I'm used to WASD. Oh jeez. Not the greatest pilot. Yeah, I don't know why they gave me this ship. Oh, that's good to know. It looks like if I can't see it, I can't shoot it. Like, I didn't actually have line of sight there. I was trying to shoot through the rest of the array. And I'd kind of wondered that because I was guessing I'd shot at some things I couldn't actually shoot at. This is actually probably the second time I crashed, was the first crash of this video. I mean, I'm not the best pilot, but I'm usually a little bit better than this, or at least I'm going to claim I am. And we got to close that distance. Oh, it's almost gone. I don't want to waste a missile. And I can't seem to switch my target right now either. And then that is one of those rings down. So we're going to go on, take on this, and launch a missile at it. Because from what I've seen, they really struggle to evade missiles. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to boost over here and take out the next one. So, I do think this is an interesting game. My complaints about the controls aside, from what I've read, they've actually really designed this to be controller-based. So like a joystick or like an Xbox controller or something like that. I do have an Xbox controller. I didn't break it out. Just because that's not what I'm used to playing this game with. But I feel like I probably should have. In all honesty, I just would have had to relearn the controls.
Well, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Command, Langley Research Outpost 4 is secure. All stations are intact. Well done. We're booting up the gates to bring you home now.
So yeah, first mission complete. And we get some experience for that, which helps our rank here, as well as, I believe, a few credits. Has our wall actually increased? Yes, it has. So we could buy some better guns. Also, higher heat, higher firing damage, and higher delay. Which seems weird to me that it's written as delay, because I feel like a bigger bar is generally better. I mean, I guess heat. Yeah, I don't know if this is better or worse heat firing delay wise. Wow. Heat and firing delay wise. So I'm not actually gonna buy either of those. Recharge pause. Looks like this one's smaller. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. And then coolant, we could buy better coolant. So we're gonna go ahead and buy better shields because clearly I need those. Ooh. So you have to buy one to be able to buy the next one. That kind of makes sense, but it doesn't really say that this is an upgrade for this. It just says it's an upgrade for your ship. So I feel like I kind of should have been able to just jump over it. That being said, we're going to go ahead and go over to the next one.
It's time for you to go on the offensive. We've located an ISC communications network that seems fairly isolated. Based on the patterns of communications in that area, determined that disabling this target would hinder the ISC's ability to operate effectively in nearby regions of space. There will be a lot of interference, so long-range communications will be sporadic until the network is destroyed. Take out the network, and then we'll have you gate back home.
Cool. And so we'll go ahead and start this mission. We are going to the other side. I do really like their ships up here. I kind of feel like they look like acclimated cruisers.
Activate your boost to speed up a little. We've got to protect our cruisers and take out theirs.
Yeah, turrets. So one other thing I noticed too is in that first mission when I was relearning my controls, or more refreshing on them, friendly fire is actually a thing in this game. And so I got hit by friendly ships attempting to assist me in my... Oh, jeez. Ah!
Okay, I just
attempting to assist me.
Incoming enemy fighters. Are those satellites interfering with our sensors?
Alright, team. This is going to get messy. Use your best judgment and just stay in the fight, okay?
Okay, looks like my shields are holding, so I'm just gonna keep going. And our main target looks like it's... we've got these gates again. And other than that, we've got the turrets on these other ships to deal with. So we're going to try to get rid of these gates as quickly as possible, because from what I've seen, like I said, we do have unlimited enemies until these gates are gone.
I know this is fun and all, but keep targeting those satellites.
We've got an enemy fighter here. Let's... Okay. And then this gives me a chance to show off something else I think is actually really cool about this game too, and something a lot of games kind of miss out on, is if we stop shooting at him, his health, even though it's super low, is going to regenerate pretty quickly. Yep, and he is already back at full. That's because we're not actually wearing down a health bar, we are wearing down his shields. And so shields can, and I mean, part of their purpose is that they recharge pretty quickly, so it gives you a reason to really focus fire. Let's just get him. And the bar on our left is our shields, I believe, too, and sorry, on our right, and then our left, I believe, is heat. Comm satellite, perfect. That's our goal. Okay, right is apparently heat too. So I'm not really sure what the left really is. Left must be shields.
Moving to intercept.
And I haven't really taken much of a hit that way. Okay, is there another... Not really seeing many stationary targets. Comm satellite. Bunch of comm satellites. Let's go ahead and task a missile out there. Just because I'd rather stay in here. And that was a shot from one of those friendly cruisers. Keep hitting R, and that's clearly the wrong key for what I'm trying to do. And we'll finish this one off with our lasers. I'd like to keep a couple missiles left. There we go. Oh, looks like I missed a comm satellite behind us, so I'll have to flip around and get it. Somewhere roughly in front of us. Nope, that's moving.
Closing to target.
Shoot these down. And then we'll go in and try to take out one of those cruisers. One thing I've enjoyed as well too is the joystick at the bottom right. You can see it moving with my control of the ship. And I do like the attention to details like that too. It feels like they try to give it a level of realism to put you in the cockpit, but also gameplay. Oh, we've got another gate for them.
I'm going in.
See if we can get rid of this gate real quick. Get rid of our unlimited enemies. There we go. get out of here really quick because that thing can actually do some pretty significant damage. Yeah, but the AI, on the other hand, doesn't seem to be amazing at controlling it. It's a little slow to respond. Oh. Yeah, so left is definitely our shields after going through that. Yellow shields. We're not doing too bad. It's nice that I can kind of tank a few shots, but the shots do seem to come in pretty quickly. So it's not very wise to sit there and tank them forever. Tank these because I think I can out damage him. Let's swoop in for the ship real quick. I mean, I see 2 enemy targets on our radar, and one of them is this one right here. Oh, there we go. That's one thing I've enjoyed as well. Okay, we've got 3. Is the AI ships actually do change the battle. Like, I have assumed that if I don't really do anything, at least at the higher difficulties, then I will lose the battle. But I've never actually put that theory to the test. Oh, come on. I think we're too close. I gotta... Oh, there we go. Open up a bit of a gap. And goodbye.
Missile away.
Command,
Target destroyed.
you're all done here. Do you read? Affirmative. Come on home.
Okay. Well, that's mission 2. That's kind of a brief overview of this game. It's interesting. Like I said, I probably should have played this with a controller from the very beginning, because it does seem like it's designed better for that than for your standard mouse and keyboard. But go ahead and give this a look, see if it's something that's interesting to you. Again, this game is called Hypergate, and I'm Antalous. I'll catch you later.